بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. معانا النهاردة بإذن الله هنا test for passage 1, the return of the Hurango. The arid valleys of southern Peru are welcoming the return of a native plant. طب أسئلة. بسم الله. هنا ايه أكمل one word only. The importance of الشجرة دي in a tree. Its roots can extend, can access deep, was a crucial part of local inhabitants a long time ago. Helped people to survive periods of prevents not of the soil, prevents land from becoming الأسئلة اللي بعد كده برضو أكمل بس 2 words. traditional uses and uses. والأسئلة اللي بعد كده true false not given. Local families have told Willie about some traditional uses. من أول local families. The south coast scenario, long strip of desert squeezed between Pacific Ocean. It's also one of the most fragile ecosystems. مش قوي. It hardly ever rains there, and the only year round the source of water is located tens of meters below the surface. وكان في حاجة هنا بتقول deep كده. can access below the surface, can access water. يبقى واحد ديت water, can access water. This is why tree is so suited to live there. It had the longest roots of any tree in the world, stretch as well as a water for the tree. They bring it into the higher subsoil, a water source for other plant life. Crucial inhabitant لأ مجابتش لسه ولا local families. طيب تور ديفيد archaeobotanist يعني شغال في النبات وبرضه الآثار. Cambridge University has been studying the role of landscape change in the lower Ika Valley, southern Peru. He believes was key to ancient people's diet. People inhabitants يبقى هنا تبقى diet. Help people to survive periods of to withstand years of drought تبقى drought. يبقى دي drought. 3 drought prevents of the soil, but over the centuries were gradually replaced with crops. Cutting down native leads to erosion. Type as there is nothing to keep the soil in place. The land turns into a desert. يبقى هي كانت بتحمي اللاند من الإيروجن. nothing at the soil هتحمي السويل من الإيروجن. prevents land from becoming هي طيب when go the land turn into a desert. يبقى كانت بتحميها انها تبقى desert. يبقى هنا رقم 5 desert. أكمل التاني من أول traditional uses. For centuries was vital to people of the neighboring اللي هي المجاورة Middle Inca Valley. They grew vegetables under it and ate products made from its seed pods. طيب هنا بيقولك التراديشنال يوز ايه اللي بيستخدم في الفيول وايه اللي بيستخدم في medicine واللي بيستخدم في construction parts of the tree part. It's seed pods. Its leaves and bark were used for remedies بتساوي medical use. طب هنا medicine يبقى medicine leaves and bark. طب الفيول while its branches for charcoal بتساوي foil charcoal. يبقى branches هما هنا مش جايين بالترتيب. يبقى دي branches ودي ايه leaves and bark. طيب ايه اللي بيستخدم في البناء بقى construction for cooking but now it disappeared rapidly. The majority of forests in the valley have already been cleared for fall and agriculture. But now they are huge farms producing crops of the forests. Botanists. طب هنا لسه ال construction build houses for charcoal and its trunk. يبقى هنا trunk فين اهي trunk for construction. بعد كده السؤال الأولاني هنا local families have told Wiley about some traditional uses of products. Local families. Says botanist Wiley from who together with is running a pioneering project to protect and restore the rapidly disappearing habitat. In order to succeed, needs to get the local people on board. يخليهم يشتركوا معاهم في البروجكت and that has meant overcoming local prejudices اللي هي التعصب يعني. هو هنا بيقولك local families have told about traditional uses. طب نكمل كده increasingly aspirational think that if you plant fruit trees in your home or street it shows you are poor and still need to grow your own food. In order to stop going the same way is encouraging locals to love اللي هو النبات ده. It's a process of cultural. He has already set up festival to reinstate a sense of pride in their eco-heritage عشان يحموا البيئة and has helped local school children. طيب traditional uses لا دي not given. Farmer Alberto is now making a good profit from growing. In order to get interested you need to plant a tree that's useful to them. So he has been working with local families to attempt to create a sustainable income by turning their products into food stuffs boiled up the beans and you get this thick brown syrup like the buds. طيب some farmers owner certified organic farm helped set up has been planting the tree بقاله 13 سنة بيزرع فيها. He produces syrup and flour. He sells these products at an organic farmers. His farm is relatively small and doesn't yet provide him with enough to live on yet. But he hopes this will change. لغاية دلوقتي بيزرع فيها بس مش بتديله المكسب الكافي اللي يعيش بيه. a good profit لأ هي بزرعها صحيح بس مش بتدخله good profit، يبقى دي false. Really needs the cooperation of farmers to help preserve cooperation. The organic type, but even if Willie can convince the local to fall, there is still the threat of larger farms. Some of these cut across the forests and break up the corridors that allow the essential movement of mammal birds. In the hope of counteracting علشان يقاوم كده he is persuading to let him plant forest corridors on their land. The extra woodland will also benefit their water uses, lowering evaporation, providing a refuge for biocontrol. يبقى persuading farmers. Cooperation true. For Wales project to succeed to be extended over a very large area, on a very large area. He believed the extra woodland will also benefit the farmers by reducing their water usage, lowering of erosion. Extra woodland will benefit. هنا Wales project to succeed over a very large area. If we can record biodiversity and see how to move them in a good position to move, desert habitats can reduce down to very little. It's not like a rainforest that needs to have this huge expanse. يعني هي مش محتاجة مساحة كبيرة. طب نكمل. life has always been confined to corridors. A few trees left. يبقى هي محتاجة حاجة قليلة، يبقى false. Has plans to go to Africa to set up a similar project. طيب population. He sees his project as a model potential to be rolled. If we can do it here in the most fragile system of air, then that's a real message of hope for lots of places including Africa where there is drought and they can't afford. طب السؤال Willie has plans to go to Africa to set up. أقول لك hope بس ما ذكرش إن هو هيروح أفريقيا مخصوص عشان يعمل، فهتبقى ديت not given.